Welcome back to the channel, everybody. All right, so it's time for dinner and we're gonna be trying something new. We're gonna be making some meatballs, meatless meatballs that is, using some Butler soy curls. Let's go over the ingredients here. Okay, so obviously to start we have 1 cup of soy curls. Now I'm actually using the kind of broken up smaller pieces, not the nice big ones. And that's because we're gonna be chopping these things up in the food processor anyway, so the smaller the better in this case. Moving over here, we got 1 tablespoon of, I'm using liquid aminos, but you can use soy sauce, tamari, whatever you have. Down over here, we have 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Here we have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of fennel seeds, and 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. All right, here we have 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm using these gluten-free Italian breadless crumbs here. All right, now down here I have 1 shallot that I've finely diced up. If you don't have a shallot, just use an onion. Basically, it's just a 1/4 cup of whatever you have. And then I also have some garlic paste there. That's from the roasted garlic that we made last week. So I have 2 cloves worth of roasted garlic there, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Okay, so the first step is to soak the soy curls for 10 minutes in hot water. Use a quick stir here, make sure they're all covered. Okay, so now we have to drain the soy curls and then squeeze the excess water out of them. So let's get all that out there. And you can actually do this by hand. You can use a cheesecloth, you can use a tofu press. It all works, but I've found that just squeezing it by hand is the best way to go. All right, now we're gonna put the soy curls into the food processor. Okay, and we're just gonna pulse these a few times. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So now we're gonna start to add in our other ingredients. Here's our spices. Breadcrumbs are going in. Nutritional yeast. Here's the shallot and the garlic. All right, now we're gonna pulse this a few more times. Looking pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna get our tomato paste and soy sauce in here. All right, now we're just gonna keep pulsing this until it's all incorporated together. It's looking a little dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add in a little bit of water, probably like 1/2 tablespoon of water, and then pulse it a little bit more. All right, so now we've got our mixture here ready to go, and we're gonna form 12 meatballs out of this. Should get a dozen. We'll see how that goes. About yay big. All right, well, as you can see, I didn't end up with 12. I just happened to make them a little too big, but that's okay. Doesn't matter, we got 8. So we're gonna put these in the oven here, 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. Okay, so these guys look like they're done. Let's go ahead and pull them out of the oven. Well, they all stayed in one piece at least. They remained intact. Feels pretty good. We'll let them cool down before we try them out.
Hey Emma, give everybody the nutritional rundown on these soy curl meatballs, please.
Certainly, my dear Chris. Happy to spill the beans, or rather the soy curls, on these brilliant little bites. Each one of these flavour-packed, completely oil-free meatballs clocks in at just 85 calories. And because we've ditched the oil, they're wonderfully low in fat, with just 3 grams per ball. You're also getting a good dose of plant-powered protein, about 6 grams, plus fibre and iron. Not too shabby. Back to you, Chef Christopher.
Okay, so meatballs are all cooled down. Pasta's almost done. But before we serve it all up, we're just gonna try one of these guys real quick. Yeah, the seasoning in there is spot on. It's really good. It's got a nice texture to it. Really, really good. The only thing I really have to compare it to is like a Gardein, one of the frozen ones, you know. And this is different, of course, because it's oil-free. So it's obviously gonna taste a little bit different, but overall, these things taste great. All right, and there we have it all plated up. Looking pretty good. Threw some nutritional yeast on there. It's gonna be quite a meal. We're gonna relax and enjoy the rest of our evening. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, take care.
Hey there! Pat yourself on the back for making it this far into Chris's video. These vlogs of his can get pretty lengthy sometimes. Anyway, don't forget to like this video and please click the subscribe button. It's always free and it is the best way to support content creators like Chris the plant-based runner. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, safe travels.